watching this video, you probably want to build yourself an amazing, cheap, overpowered Premier League team. I'm your boy FIFA, and you've chosen the perfect video. If you got the game for Christmas, I will tell you how to build a team that will win you every single game. If you love the video, leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell. And if you want to get a quick start in FIFA 23's Ultimate Team by Gerard of coins, don't worry. Go to u7buy.com, the best possible place to get your FIFA 23 coins. Click the link in the description, buy the coins, and use the code FIFA for millions of coins for a couple of bucks. In this video, I'm going to show you a Premier League team available for around 50 to 100k that will get you victory after victory. They brought me to 14 wins in the weekend league. They get me to Division 1. It says enough with division rivals, so this team will be great. On the bench, a couple of players that you can use to improve this team. They are my main team as well, so if you love that team, build it as you like it. No time to waste. If you hit the like button in the face, we're going to start with the goalkeeper. In goal, we're going to spend around 10k for Overpowered Epl. If you're on a lower budget, I will say I recommend you guys Emiliano Martinez. If you have more coins to spend, I would say David De Gea or Ogloris would be a nice upgrade. Now, I will do that with every single position, so that's what my viewers love. I show you a squad builder, but I instantly tell you how to make it cheaper or to upgrade it to a more expensive and better squad as well. So this video is there for the long run. You can watch it over and over again if you have no coins and spend it on players you might not buy right now, but you're saving your money the best way possible, because I will tell you how to win games and to buy the best players. I love doing that for you. So Overpowered Epl is 6'6", has amazing reach, is a great goalkeeper. I would love any single day of the week to be in my team. So hell yeah, with a player like that, your team is good to go. So what else can I say? Overpowered Epl is a kickstart to a great and OP Premier League side. On the right center back position, we're keeping a little bit more cheap because we were trying to stay within the 50k area. With Joe Gomez, you're good to go. The Liverpool center back is a pretty overpowered meta player for quite some time. So with Joe Gomez, you bring yourself a center back that has over 80 speed, and also the defending and the physicality is pretty awesome. So FIFA, what's the downside on Joe Gomez? Why is he so cheap? Well, the thing is, his passing and dribbling is not outstanding. In comparison with Virgil van Dijk, for example, Virgil has great passing, has great vision, and you can also have the build-up play with that player. But trust me, you don't have to worry. Joe Gomez defensively is a monster. So if you don't need anybody else, Joe Gomez will fix your problems. On the right back position, we probably have one of the most expensive players in this team, and that is Kyle Walker. The right back card can be sniped for 10k at the moment. Isn't that unreal cheap? Kyle Walker, one of the best right backs you will find in a FIFA game ever, available for 10k. That is really, really cheap, trust me. I used him so many games, he never let me down. He played against the likes of Pavel Nedved icon, Neymar Jr., Jairzinho, but he just didn't care. He crushed them all. So I can recommend you guys Kyle Walker any day of the week. If you don't have the money, and Babu, the man of Fulham, is the best super cheap option. If you want to upgrade, well, it's hard. Kyle Walker might be one of the best. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's on my bench team, might be the only player that's higher rated on the right back position, but even then, Kyle Walker feels better in game. We go to the left hand side of the defensive line. There we find Rafael Varane. He is now trading for around 5 to 6k. If you snipe him off the weekend, you might get him for 3 to 4k as well. So with Joe Gomez, you're good to go. Trust me, they might seem cheap, but they're not that bad. You might think, hey, why are they so cheap? It's quite simple. The Premier League this year is full of amazing new center backs. The likes of Koulibaly. Normally it was Virgil van Dijk, and after that, well, Ruben Dias is too slow to be overpowered. It was Rafael Varane or Joe Gomez. But now with Koulibaly, it was dropping both Joe Gomez and Rafael Varane in the ranking of the best possible center backs available in the Premier League. And that's great news for you, because if you're watching this video, you're probably on a lower amount of coins than the millions some people can spend. So for you, it's great news that Joe Gomez and Varane are so low priced because of Koulibaly. So we'll say thank you, Koulibaly, for the amazing price drop in these two fantastic center backs. Now we go to the left back position. If you have absolutely no coins to spend anymore, go for Tyrell Malacia of Manchester United. Perfect link with Rafael Varane. But if you have a little bit more to spend, go for S2 Estupiñán. I know with this player you will not stay within the 50k budget. So that's why I tell you, use Malaysia within the 50k budget. Go for Estupiñán if you want to upgrade. For me, Estupiñán is miles ahead of any other left back. Yeah, João Cancelo is also a great option, but he's already trading for 25k and he's way too expensive in this team. By the way, if you want to get the best possible left back, João Cancelo or João Cancelo in form is the best player to buy. We have to keep it cheap, so we're going for another hidden gem in the Premier League, and that is Fred. Some people might say, Viva, why do you use him? Well, his work rate is perfect. High. His speed, defending, dribbling, passing, it's all high enough to call him an overpowered meta player, a box-to-box man. He can play center mid, he can play CDM. There is no need to invest in another player on that position if you have Fred. If you know how the game is played, Fred will do the job you need him to do. In front of the defensive line and also decent in the build-up play, Fred is one of the players I really found so good for such a cheap price. On the left CDM position, you can go for Calvin Phillips, or if you have the money, a lot more money, you can go for Calvin Phillips Rule Breaker. But once again, you have to break the budget a little bit. So Calvin Phillips normal card is pretty decent, or Declan Rice of West Ham also has a pretty neat card on that CDM spot. But if you have more coins to spend, I would say try to take a look at Calvin Phillips. He will surprise you. Moving on with the cams, because we have 4 defenders, 2 CDMs, 3 cams and 1 striker. The first one is the star player in the team, Bruno Fernandes. The playmaker of Manchester United in real life is very happy with coach Erik ten Hag bringing back the structure in the club. And in my team, he's the arbitrator, the architect on that midfield. The Drei- und Angelpunkt, if they call it in Germany, I believe it does. He's the main man. He will set up the attacks, he can score long shots, he's great with set pieces, free kicks, corner kicks. He's the main man. Put him on the pitch and even make him your captain. We combine Bruno Fernandes with 2 quick cams. The first one is Phil Foden. Being available for around 2 to 3k, it's unreal. Phil Foden, you have to give him a position modifier because most of his cards are left wing cards. But on the left wing, for me, he is, well, quite honestly, too slow. On the cam position, his speed instantly is pretty awesome. So yes, if you want to make a player better than he actually is, make him from the left wing to cam. With that, Phil Foden will crush your defensive lines where it runs in and behind your defensive line of the opponent, and that is very dangerous. If you play FIFA a little bit longer, you play sometimes against opponents that have people running from that midfield in zones. You can't actually defend them, and that is what Phil Foden will do alongside Kai Havertz, another pretty speedy cam on that position. Bruno Fernandes, the passing man, Phil Foden, Kai Havertz, running, scoring, assisting the striker. Who is that striker, Viva? I'm getting pretty curious. Well, guys, I will tell you in a couple of seconds. Don't forget, by the way, to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and buy these amazing players to win a lot of easy games. We're finishing this team with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Don't worry, boys, I will tell you the team instructions and the player instructions. Don't click away. You'll waste your money because the team instructions and player instructions is just as important. If you don't have the coins for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, go for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Easy as kissing. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you also want to get some special cards in that cheap squad, don't you? It looks cool, it feels cool. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you can see his shooting abilities are unmatched for such a cheap card. Give him a hunter card to pimp up his speed, and for the rest, you're good to go. The man who scored the final goal in the Champions League final of 1998, or was it 1999? I don't remember. He scored a magical goal in the Camp Nou, where Man United had an amazing comeback against Bayern Munich. From then on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was an awesome hero for eternity. So let's go to the team instructions right away. I love to play pressure after losing possession because you only use the pressure if your opponent is normally lower on the pitch. So you can't actually leave room, and you can instantly pressure your opponent when he is in a needy situation, or else he can just pay and play quite easily from the back to the midfield to the attacking line. So I like to do that. If you don't like it, guys, try it out and put it back to balance. It's easy as that. The build-up play, I always do this. Slow build-up play, so you have passing abilities and forward runs. You want players to make those runs, as I tell you. If you pass the ball to Bruno Fernandes or you pass it to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you want Phil Foden, Kai Havertz and Bruno Fernandes to make room and run in and around the penalty box. Setting it up like this will do it perfectly for you. From the team instructions, we go to the player instructions. Listen up closely. The goalkeeper, make him sweep a keeper and come for crosses. The two center backs, don't touch it, stay back all the time. Right back Kyle Walker, left back Espinan, stay back all the time and overlap. Simple, isn't it? The two CDMs, Calvin Phillips and Fred, stay back all the time. Simple, isn't it? Then we have three cams, make them get into the penalty box. Simple, isn't that? And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I would like to let him play as a, well, target man. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But you need some passing abilities. With all the runs coming from that midfield, you need somebody to hold up the play. And that's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, his role. So boys, if you like the squad, build it. Let me know in the comment section, do you like it? Any feedback, please drop it in the comment section. Give a thumbs up if you loved the video and subscribe for more. If you want to see more squad builders, click the I button. It's all there for you lovely people. The best players for every single budget. If you want to upgrade it, it's all there. Hybrids, 100k, 250k, 50k. I made it especially for my audience. So boys, thanks for watching. I wish you all a fantastic day. Good luck with FIFA and listen to Viva because it means victories will come easier than ever. Bye bye and I hope to see you soon if you click on a new video.